श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय. The Supreme is joy itself. This is why the goal of life for all sentient beings is joy, Ananda. At all times, give and receive happiness. Hear and see the delightful. Thus, you will be able to live blissfully. Gloom is the token of death. None in the entire universe welcomes it. If dejection does steal into your heart, drive it away by force. Say to yourself, why should I, who am a scion of joy supreme, feel downcast? Does a rich man's son ever exhibit his poverty? Even though his parental wealth may have been lost, he will rest content in himself, for he knows that he is the offspring of a distinguished family. And you, whose inner treasure is quite intact, ought you to pass your days like beggars? Can anything be accomplished without keeping one's backbone erect? Do you not see with how much energy the people of the West talk and act? They have put their heart and soul into securing the material welfare of the world, and all affluence and every comfort is in the palm of their hands. Forever banish from your heart anything in the nature of fear, anxiety, or despondency. Where joy, enterprise, and diligence are, there the supreme energy, Mahashakti itself is present. Learn to see God in all worthy undertakings of man. If you can do this, you will pass from the material world of karma to reality, the Brahman, which is identical with the realization of supreme bliss, Paramanand. Since one cannot see oneself with one's own eyes, one should listen eagerly when others point to one's mistakes. This is an aid to self-scrutiny, whereas hearing one's praise does nothing but harm. The attitude of the majority of people is exactly contrary to this. They like being praised but greatly fear censure. As a result, they remain dependent on praise and blame throughout their lives, and in consequence suffer frequent frustration. In worldly life, it is necessary to be mindful of praise and blame, but on the spiritual path, unless one becomes indifferent to both, one cannot remain firm and steadfast. In order to progress inwardly, one must concentrate on the one goal. In other words, become absorbed in the one. Therefore, it is imperative to cultivate activities and states of mind that promote one-pointedness, and to withdraw as far as possible from all external distractions. One of God's names is Chintamani, fulfiller of desires. At first, man turned to God because he fulfills all desires. But by and by, they become so absorbed in the contemplation of Him that there is no room left for any other thought. That is to say, they become infused with the divine presence. One must pine for God as keenly as the miser craves for wealth, as the childless longs for a son. Throughout life's journey, keep Him first and foremost in your thoughts, and He will become your sole aim. If anyone can thus enshrine Him in his heart, He will take all burdens off his devotee and give him freedom to contemplate exclusively the divine. There have been numerous instances of this, not only among saints and sannyasis, but also among men of the world. Even beasts, birds, and plants are within the pale of His mercy. Laying all cares at rest, take shelter in Him with a tranquil mind. Keep your kite flying with the string held firmly in your hand. The wind will of itself seize it and carry it soaring into the sky. श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय।